Hello everybody, I'm Raphael Perry and it's time once again for some more Othercide. Now, I think I might do something a little bit sneaky here. But I don't know if I'm going to do it just yet. Now look, it's I've left it a little bit late tonight because I've got a bit of a headache and it's just not going away. I've had it for at least 2 hours now, so yeah, annoying, I know. So I might not record for too long. But hey, I didn't get to record last night, so I want to play. You know, I haven't played my new favoritist game in, well, 2 nights now. So yeah, I want to get on it. I didn't get to play it last night, got to play it the night before. And if I have to leave it again even longer, I'll have been waiting far too long. Now, I was going to be sneaky, like super sneaky. But apparently I have a new remembrance to look at.
Remember.
Ah yes, the torn letter. Anything else? Is there anything else? No, that seems to be it. So, I might do something really sneaky. You see, this beaked mask is really nice, and we don't have enough shards to activate it. However, wait for it, 300 shards if we start our next recollection. Nice. And how much would it cost to equip everything?
Remember.
Come on, you're right here. It would cost us 30, 80, 160, 190, 240, 270, 300, 330, 360, 460 if I wanted to skip the entire first era and get back to basically here on the timeline. So I can't have everything. It is very tempting at this point though to go back to the beginning of the first era with 300 shards, 325 that is. So it's worth pushing on and trying to deal with some synapses, at least the hard one. Now let's look at the state of our daughters. If I do go back to the beginning, I should probably go to the cemetery.
Remember their courage.
And forget any daughter below 2nd level. Third levels probably forget as well. Sorry, all 1s and 2s basically. G is such an odd key to forget with. I mean, it's close enough to the space bar, I suppose, but I should, you know, tidy this up a little bit anyway. Anyone who has interesting traits. Let me see. Arrogant. If I forget everyone who's arrogant, that would be all the soul slingers, wouldn't it? 3rd level, no special. Ooh. Yeah, I think so, actually. So going into Act 1 again with level 4 daughters and all new daughters coming in at level 4 would be quite funky. Let's get rid of these just to tidy up. So there's our tidied up graveyard, and one could argue that I also forget all the level 3 daughters. Bear in mind that all these daughters would go in as well. And I would have one resurrection token, so I could have a bunch of level 4 daughters and maybe a level 5 daughter. I don't think I'm going to do 2 impossible synapses today. So that leaves just the hard one. So who would I take on a hard hunt? And I'm still only getting hunt missions. And I should also check that I absolutely am recording. And I absolutely am, that's great. Infected Plague Guard. Ooh, interesting. Right. Temperance is in good health, but she's level 2. I could afford to bring 1 level 2 on a hard, but not 2 of them. So, but Felicity is very badly hurt. So if I'm trying to push on, I need to make some sacrifices. Oh, and I can't sacrifice for level 2s to heal the level 4s anyway. Of course. So, I mean, Bella is... I need to get these level 2 daughters up to level 3, basically, on a hard mission. Maria's very hurt, so I'll be taking Charity, Temperance, and Bella? Oh, that feels so rough. I can sacrifice Maria to heal Charity. Should I? Do either of them have memories? No. I probably should then. Okay, yep. And if I do this the other way round... sacrificing Charity to heal Maria, much more health. I like that. That works out quite nicely.
I feel her light grow stronger.
Now, looking at our other level 2 daughters, Temperance would have to go in as is, and then Bella would go in as ranged support. Okay. We can work with this, but I do need to get a new Soul Slinger on the go, and she would be coming in at level 1. I mean, this act is definitely getting very hard now, but let's try and push that little bit further to see if we can get a little bit more before we have to pull out. There we go. What kind of name should I give this episode? Something to do with portents of doom. This will not stand. Oh, he's being forceful, isn't he? All right.
Joy will walk these streets again.
About that, we'll have to see who's left in the graveyard. Alright, what we got here? Okay, Plague Doctor, Plague Butcher. Now, these might be slightly more powerful than their Act 1 versions. Curse Therapist, Curse Therapist. That is a lot of scavengers. And a lot of scavengers is a lot of problem. Because we want to deal with the Curse Therapist. So we absolutely cannot afford to burst. The Curse Therapist will be a high priority. But the fact the scavengers get so many turns mean we can't afford to rush out and jump them. So maybe, just maybe... Oh, hello, no, you get to go here. Aha! Yes. This is so dumb. And you get to go to there. And you get to go to here. So now, we wait for the scavengers to come to us. We're trying to isolate one of the therapists from the other, so that we only have to deal with one big threat at a time. Oh, hello. Alright, do we have nice skills? We do, it's called immovable stance. Kinda nice, I suppose. These are going too soon for us to set up an imbued blade that would finish them off. However, he, on the other hand, if we get to that, is that within? Nope, that's 40. 24, we could do it this way. He is definitely... I mean, we got Maria there as well. But we don't know for certain who these are coming for, and they can come a long, long way. So if I nip to here... Yeah, I like this. Imbued blade, down there. And then... Ooh. Here's a dumb idea. I could step out to there, wrathful rain, back to like here, and then run away, but it just... No, that doesn't seem very good. Right. These are all very quick. So I want to be getting like, at least back here, right? Oh, that's not good. I mean, that'll do. But it doesn't keep... it. This is the problem we need to deal with. He's dead. He's dead already. These are not so dead. This is a major problem here. Does Maria have... She has Shield Bash instead of Blacksmith's Grace. That is a problem. Okay. If we zip out to here and then 50... So if we want to go 45, that'll get us maybe like back here somewhere, then she could get mobbed by them, and that'd be a big problem. So I'm thinking, back to here it was, and end her turn. Maria? Go to there. End turn, because he's going to want to withdraw from her now, which will hopefully mean that we get to tidy up round here a bit. And who are you going for? Not her. A bit hard to tell at this point, actually. I mean, they definitely seem to be converging upon her location.
Shred them down.
And now the fun begins. Right. Hey, look, we just want to, like, kill some bounce guys, you know.
I pray for your redemption.
Right, if we move again with bursting, we're at a safe distance, so we can stop. And now Bella can tidy up this one.
Her strength inspires me.
And, you know, maybe even get some nice damage on here. That's nice damage. I'm not going to complain.
Memories once locked away from us.
Better end now in case that thing comes around and goes for her. Right. I could slam it. That's not going to do much. Ooh. I'm liking this idea.
A bitter victory.
Why can't I do that again? You're right here. Maybe there is a once per turn limit on this skill. And similar skills. If I slam you, that means they still go after you. But it also means... No, I think I'm better off just going for the kill here.
Shatter them.
Which does mean I'm bursting. But it also means... So if I go to here... I'm expecting reinforcements. And I don't see reinforcements. Why do I not see reinforcements? That is concerning. They're just not on the timeline yet. Okay, he is going in 23. So there's not much point going for an imbued blade attack. What I can do is this.
Her strength inspires me.
Ah, nice to see. What have we got? We've got a lava...
What new horrors must we face?
And a plague guard. That's a problem. So, a butcher and a guard. We can take a butcher and a guard, that's fine. The lava will be a major problem. He's coming up in 47. Which means we can't imbued blade him down. He is coming up in 32, so again we can't imbued blade. That's annoying. What I can do is use a movable stance. And I think I probably should. And since it doesn't cost any action points, I will do that now and not burst. This does mean I'm relying on using it for the Plague Butcher and no one else. I'll go to there and say this is going to hurt a lot for everyone. End turn. And he gets hit. He lives, but he gets hit hard. She gets hit pretty hard as well, to be fair.
They worship torture and call it science.
Oh, she's doing it for everyone. Actually, that makes it quite nice. Hello, monster. You're horrible.
Stand back or be caught in regret.
I can go to here and cut those both down with a single imbued blade. However, we have this thing. It's going to cost us 61 to get there. We could imbued blade. Make that 58. Imbued blade. Yeah, that seems like a really good idea, actually. Just hit him before he gets a turn. Then, Bella, that monster is a big ass problem, so make some big ass shots. Good call. I know it's a major burst and it could have massive consequences when more reinforcements spawn in, but I think we're safe now. And then Maria, what are we looking at here?
Suffering never end.
Oh, infected, right. And where's the other one? Oh, just over there, a plague doctor. Alright. So, ideally... Sure, let's just... kill off him because he hits hard.
How foolish my fears.
Do I want to try and kill him? I don't think I can. Stunning him also wouldn't do much. In terms of the timeline, we'll go again before he does anyway. So that's fine.
Exquisite.
Now the damage Temperance took this mission is less than ideal.
Canvas.
Oh my god, how much armor? Too much armor. Much too much armor.
Memories once locked away from us.
Okay, this thing is a problem. This thing, it's a lot of armor, but it's not the biggest problem in the world. If I go to here and slam you up against the pillar, first off, we want to slow him down a lot. So now, these two girls will get to come help finish him off a bit. I mean, Temperance is a long way away. She's not going to do too much. Bella might stand a chance. Do we want to slam him up against the pillar? Yeah, I think it'd be fun. Let's just do it. Nice. And then we probably want to move away from these two a bit. But give them a target, you know? Ow. Yep, turns out the target was more juicy than I thought. Right. We have a movable stance, not the other one. We could go here and finish him off. This one... we can do that as well. That's much better.
Exquisite.
And then we want to get away from this thing, who Bella is hopefully going to finish now. With gunfire.
Impressive.
This is not good enough. I want to get around here. That's better, I think. And then Maria should get the kill. So hey, we're earning more shards. Would have been flawless if Temperance hadn't taken, and Maria hadn't taken those massive hits. But hey, it's fine. They got up to level 3 now, they can heal slightly higher level people. What I could do is sacrifice some level 4s and 5s to heal these level 3s.
His creed promises let her flourish. No matter what, we will find our own.
I see a new trait.
Though the danger...
Oh, she cut off there. What have we here? Plague Seeker. Ah, yes. Damage against cultist creatures plus 10%. That's nice. 25 to 25. Is that right? No, that's what we came in with, isn't it? So 325 next time. We're needing what? 460 for a full-on restart, which we're probably not going to get. So if we do restart soon, we're not going to... I don't think I'm going to try an impossible mission, especially a hunt at this point. So let's go to the next day.
Let suffering try to rule.
See what this event
We
is.
stand ready to fight.
Oh, it's on the timeline already. A biopsy. That's a lot of scissors. Plunged into something that looks like it's supposed to be a skull, like someone's head, with skin on it. Or, now bear with me, is this a body, a shoulder, an arm coming down here, like the head's down there somewhere, and then the leg down here? In which case, those are ridiculously big scissors. For one day, All base armor is reduced by 15%. That's us and enemies. Scalpels and scissors pierced the child's flesh while gloved hands held him in place. I feel this is probably then the body. And that, with the shape of that shoulder, I want to say this is the back and not the front. But it's hard to tell. What have we today? 2 impossible, 1 hard. They're all hunts! Why do I only get hunts? Why can't I have escort missions or the other one I can't remember the name of? Oh, it's so unfair. If we sacrifice Felicity, well, we probably shouldn't sacrifice given what she's got. So if we take Maria and Temperance again, and Bella, I think they're our team for now. We're looking at the back end of this run, preparing to go on the next one. So, Bella, Maria, and Temperance. And let's hope they do okay. And of course, at the beginning, I know I said, oh, I'll try and make this one short.
We will dismantle this prison.
Looks like I might have been wrong on that one, doesn't it? I don't mind doing 2 or 3 missions an episode. It's fine.
Suffering left a mark everywhere, even beneath the streets.
Right. Here we have bits of fragmented pavement drifting in space. Sortie backwards. Châtelet backwards. I presume that's like an underground train rather than a normal train. It's not a tram, is it? It might be. Can't remember. Don't trams have the tram lines overhead? So, we have therapist, guard, butcher, and the other 5, I presume there'll be at least 3 or 4, probably like 3 scavengers and 2 something else. 1 might be a scavenger, 1 might be a what should we call it? Alright, let's move in. I don't want to go quite that far because of these ones. And we want to give these a variety of targets, but we don't want to just sacrifice ourselves to them. And she can rush out there. Oh, everything has reduced armor. I must remember that.
The veil grows
Oh,
weak.
that's interesting. We have an enemy spawning in already.
Stronger.
Yep, delayed massive shot. Okay. This was quite predictable. No massive shot? Oh, you are dead. Right, so. My delayed action comes before yours. Uh-oh.
Ignore this blight at your peril. They will drag our daughters into the void.
Why, hello. You came here really quickly. A worm. What does it do? It has lots of armor. Dive. Teleports to an empty tile adjacent to a daughter within range. And Screech. Launch an area attack that will deal up to 400 damage and shred 50 armor after a delay of 60 to initiative units. So he sets up the area and we have to get out of it. Well, he's rather nasty, isn't he? We do not like Mr. Worm. We would like Mr. Worm to go away. But he's 70 down the timeline and he's a lot closer. And 70 is within 50, so let's focus on the one who's going sooner.
No mercy.
I like how we can see that his body goes so far below the surface, then just stops.
Memories, once locked away from us.
Purpose? Oh, we got new memories. Nice. So he goes like that far down. It'd be nice maybe if he cut off on the surface so we didn't see the part of him that's below the ground. But then that does add to the horrific otherworldly nature of the game. Also, Maria's totally going to slam him with her shield and give him 25 initiative stun. Just like this. I mean, he does have a ridiculous amount of health, so yeah. But if we can set him relatively... Wait. Oh god, does he ignore 80 stun? Ah. I see a potential problem there. Right. He's going to probably come up and hit her anyway. So... yeah. Oh no, I think I've got this. I think I see a method.
Flawless.
So that should get rid of his delayed shot. Temperance, do be a dear. Come to... Wait. Yes, this works, in theory. This is risky, but could be fun. Let's have some could be fun. Right, Bella. He's going to have a turn soon, and you want to stop it. Okay. I mean, we could burst if we could get him, but he's too far away and behind scenery, so gonna have to leave it there. Hey Maria, could you like totally stab him with a spear? And that should have him low enough, so just get up to there, say. Yeah. Because it puts you nearer the gunslinger. Okay. And now...
I pray for your redemption.
Worm is done. Uh-oh. No, it's good. He went for the delayed shot. We can tackle the delayed shot. It's if he went for a normal one. Come on, Bella. Yeah.
They want to trap us here.
Alright, what's this? A hunter and a scavenger. Okay. We can deal with those. The hunter's going to be a lot more work. But for now...
A bitter victory.
this one is a major problem that needs to be dealt with. Bella, can you handle this? She says, I need to be a bit closer. How about now? Yeah, now's good.
Only a devil will block our holy sacrament. With those legs, those lips.
Oh, he's got issues, this deacon. He thinks I bet he thinks the mother was tempting him and distracting him from trying to purify the child's body. I wouldn't be surprised. Right, Maria. You have reduced armor, so get up here and be a distraction. Everything has reduced armor, but... Hello, you.
Collect pieces of broken souls.
Yeah, come up here so we can kill you. And then the hunter is a much bigger concern.
It will reap what suffering has sown.
Alright, it's going in 28, so we can't use imbued blade. Bugger. Which means Oh, wait, yeah, no.
A bitter victory.
And then skip to here.
More followers of his twisted creed.
We have another hunter. Okay, now we're in trouble. And an infected. Well, bugger. There was me thinking we were in with a chance. I now have my doubts. One, two, three, four, five. Yeah, so I'm thinking intercepting round is totally the way to go here. Even though it brings her closer to death. Maria, this thing has no stun resistance. Well, would you imagine that? Oh, isn't that really nice? I should have come in and set up that big chop after all. Where is he on the timeline now? That's disconcerting. Is it completely off the back? Oh well, let's make sure it's even further up the back. And end. Here come some foes. Oh yeah, it's way back.
Canvas.
Oh! They don't normally attack when they come out. Right. You're 48 down the timeline. Guess what? We don't like you being 48 down the timeline. 60, 25 and 20... No, okay, just for one then. Wait. This is dumb. Because that hunter's coming out. I'm clearly on a road to an end here, you know. Right. Can we finish you off? I think we can, with maybe 2 shots. Yeah.
No more false prophets.
Now we're taking a gamble.
Memories once locked away from us.
Will it? It stopped! We are so good! 27.
Will reap what suffering
30.
has sown.
Okay, 27 it is. Hello there. This is my shield. It says hi. That may be very bad. But this is my spear. It also would like to introduce itself to your flesh. Okay. And then... Womp. Oh! It's still alive! That is so bad. How did I miscalculate that? Oh no. Okay, well so's she. Right. Here's the plan. It's called We're Gonna Kill That Thing.
I pray for your redemption.
And then we're gonna kill this thing
Memories
with temperance.
once locked away from us.
But let's soften it up a bit first. That'll do.
Memories once locked away from us.
Okay, 19 means no imbued blades, so we're just gonna hack it up. Oh yeah.
Strength inspires me. Memories once locked away from us.
These girls are not looking good for another outing. Well, Temperance and Bella aren't.
His creed promises let her flourish. No matter what, we will find our own.
Okay, that worked out better than expected.
Suffering has lost.
Oops.
May this memory be one of freedom.
I think the developers might want to patch for Mother's voice cutting off and overlapping itself when it has so many multiple lines to deliver, so she can just pick one and go with it. Bella, you have a new skill. Wow. Spirit Haste, give an ally 20 initiative boost. There's that boost we need right there. And Projected Force. Deal up to 367 damage and push back surrounding enemies. So into each other. Okay. Well, if we take Spirit Haste for now, because she's probably not going to live to use it very long. And the new trait is Plague Seeker. Okay. Maria has Aware, which we've seen before, and Temperance has Aware, which we've also seen before. We have new codex entries, which will be fun. What have we learned? The worm will dive into the ground to sneak up on groups of daughters and unleash a devastating screech. The more I bonded with my dark friend, the more he showed me the wonders of his own world. Unimaginable beasts sprawling and serpentine lurking in the dark recesses of the human soul. I promised to release them, for such beauty shouldn't remain invisible. My duty is to bring them to life. The child was clearly falling under the influence of something very nasty indeed. Now, what new memories do we have? Also, apparently we have new remembrance as well. Exile, Chapter 2, page 6. Increase the target's resistance to delays by 100% for 30 initiative units. Interesting, but it has to go on active skill, but they all go on active skills. After all this time, you... My mistress cut herself off as her voice strained with emotion. Do they know? Does Nostra know? No. No, they couldn't. They would not have sent you to me if they knew. A humorless laugh passed her lips, her expression momentarily twisting into one of grief. A chosen one, right under my nose. Her fingers twitched, touching the hilt of her sword before letting her hand fall. Once you can walk, you leave. Perhaps you may find a way to keep that thing within you under control. But should the wilds take you, then God, so be it. So I think this was the mother revealing to her mistress that she was pregnant. Or it could be actually relating to a chosen one. We have Defiance. Increase of the damage of a skill by 100. Hey, that's great. What are you doing? My mistress's voice was strained, her tone even, though filled with an underlying fury. What are you doing? The blood of the child's parents glistened on her blade, the sharp point of which was now turned towards me. You gave me a chance. You gave me a chance. Please, doesn't he deserve one as well? My words made her jaw clench, her eyes flitting to the child cowering in fear behind me, then back to me. If you do not move, she began, her words near pleading, but I had already drawn my sword. Oh, this is just getting worse and worse and worse. And now, of course, we have remorse. Ah, you've returned. I trust that the mission was... The Nostra messenger paused as realization flared in his eyes. Oh, but you come alone? I nodded stiffly, my throat dry. I see. You have my sympathies, he said in a tone which suggested obligation rather than empathy. The chosen one, it defiled her. I couldn't... My voice broke, and even though I was lying through my teeth, My tears ran hot and true. Yes, she slew her mistress to protect the child. What a nasty turn of events. Decrease target's armor by 60, mobilized. Okay. The air was filled with the hollow sound of practice sticks striking against one another. A soft thud briefly interrupted the clacking. The first disciple to lose their practice duel falling to the ground. For a moment I merely observed, a few heartbeats passing while he lay on the ground before I decided to approach. Kneeling, I offered my defeated student a hand. Rise again. As long as there is air in your lungs, you fight. And this right here is showing that she is echoing the mistress during the former training. If there's air still in your lungs, you fight. You put one foot ahead of the other. Move. So she is literally, assuming the mantle of the one she has slain. And feeling the guilt of it. Wait. Chapter 3, page 2. Target acts 10 initiative units sooner. Shouldn't they act later if the name of it is wait? WEIGHT, as in placing a great burden upon them. Why does that make them go quicker? Sometimes the names of these, and I know they're translated from French, sometimes they don't make as much sense as they could. A dull ache had grown in my chest over the years. Perhaps it had always been there and I was either too tired or stubborn to notice. It has only gotten worse now, rearing its head as I lie between waking and sleep, sucking the joy clean from my bones. Even my other cannot soothe me as much as it tries, and so I spend my nights hollow. Wait, so if everyone has an other. So we had the other who is corrupting the child, the mother has an other as well? Are we her other? The one that she turned to at the beginning and said, I have failed all of them, especially you most of all. I want you to take over, I give you all my power now. So if we are her other sin, her other part, the part that exists in this ethereal realm, that could be an interesting development and reunion. The target acts 20 units sooner, so reunion is double weight. It's not often we get visitors, I began, but my words caught in my throat. The robed figure turned to me, bathed in moonlight, shining through the temple's stained glass window. Memories flashed before my eyes, not my own, yet familiar still. The woman smiled, a smile that did not belong on her face. Curious. I did not think you'd see through me so easily, little magpie. 'Twould seem your training has served you well. The woman, the guide, chuckled, brushing hair away from her face. Alas, I do not come bearing good news. War is brewing in the east, and Nostra has sent out a call to arms. So this would be the same guide. I'm imagining this would be the same guide who originally recruited her, the guide under Visitor, who then Departure the Guide. There we go. So I'm piecing together this story. I'm liking it, I think. And then we have the soldier speaking about the enemies after reunion. So it's starting to come together, and I think... No, apparently there's still remembrances I haven't seen.
Remember.
Okay, mangled brain. Start a run with one very powerful memories. Okay, so we're getting into choices and decisions now. Because I'm not going to be able to activate all of these. Unless, I'm pretty sure the ones that I've already activated don't remain active at the beginning of my next run, and I have to activate them all again. Otherwise, I could afford to activate everything and it'd be really easy. What have we here then? What is new? Unmasked? Reduce the target's movement range by 50% for 50 initiative units. So worth using if they've got a turn coming up. We have a picture of the gunslinger here. Of course, 1893. So this would be when the mother is learning to use guns, because they're much more prevalent. The closer our little group grew, the more lax I became. The medium was by my side the moment I woke, and I immediately realized what I had done, or rather, did not do. My words spilled out quicker than I could form my thoughts, asking him to keep quiet, for I had finally a chance to help those like myself. I am not going to tell anyone, he said in the end, a small but hesitant smile on his face. Just swear you won't make me forget again. The campfire crackled. So she's been making him forget things she says in her sleep. Before she goes to sleep, she does something that makes him not remember what she does while she's asleep, or what she's done before. And this time she forgot to do it. Interesting. And extinguished right at the end. Reduce the target's movement range by 60% for 30 initiative units. Okay. His scream sends ripples through the air, leaving holes for claw and bone to creep through. Skin tears from my arms, my voice dead in my throat. I try putting one leg in front of the other. Then there is nothing. I wanted to see you one last time, my dear friend. Just one last time. Oh, this is a sad and sorry tale. Biopsy. Oh, right, the event we got. Yeah. Well, okay. I think without reading, we are in a good... 3 impossible hunts? No thanks. Let's just progress the day.
He can hide behind his religion no longer.
Secrets. Must not know my secrets. The power of prayer protects me. On your knees before me, so I may absolve you of your sins.
What will you remember now?
He is a large and towering individual with a weighty lower girth.
The crisis has passed, and with it, the mystery it held.
What have we here? They're all impossible. I don't think we're supposed to get too much further on this run. And I'm thinking now would... You know what, let's just do it. Let's end the recollection. Here we go.
Alas, suffering is born. We failed the child. We have lost. I have nothing more to give. So we begin again.
Wait, so if suffering is born, and then the child is suffering, and so my theory about this being an internal struggle with the... Maybe we're protecting the child in the womb before it is born? A different child to the one who was cut up. Maybe this is a reincarnated child? Interesting. Interesting. So, our second recollection has come to a worthy end. We have 350 plus the 25 shards we had left over, so hopefully they'll carry over to 375.
Remember.
Alright, yes, so we do have to activate. So we want the damaged left eyeball. We want the surgery notes. Wait. We want the burnt confession. We want red embers. and shimmering blood. We want... Oh, interesting. Where's the surgeon's mask? We want the beaked mask. And the buried gear. Heart of clay, yes. Preserved heart, yes. Now, this is where we go 255, 8, 16, 21, 80, so 290. We can get nearly everything. So if we have a resurrection token, and one very powerful memory could be nice. Let's get those memories cheaper to equip. Oh, this is going to hurt a bit. Right. So, Mangled Brain for 80. Sturdy Lock. It might be nice to have a second resurrection token, but I think if we go just for one resurrection token, because also if we unlock something nice and want to unlock it during the run, it might be worth holding on to these. But I'm thinking one very powerful memory might be good. And then we just hold that 35 and dive right in.
He can hide behind his religion no longer.
So, we have skipped the Surge and gone straight to the Second Era. All our new daughters will be level 4. We have 3 level 4 daughters. And in the cemetery...
Remember their courage.
we have some level 2 and 3 daughters to forget. But we also have Bella, Maria, Innocente, and Temperance, and we could resurrect one of those. So we have Charity. Let's give her... Lightning Strike. Sure. Immovable stance might be better now that enemies are popping up off the ground and walking straight up to her. Obviously no traits. We have Claire. We absolutely want Blacksmith's Grace, because it's a great skill and I love it, even if it's not the best skill in the game. And we have Innocente, who... kind of want to go Shadow Round with this one, actually. Shadow Round might have actually gone really nicely with the alternative for Lightning Strike. So an enemy could walk up to Charity, she could hit them, then Innocente could shoot them with a Shadow Round. I'm sure there's some big, deep synergies I should be looking to with further daughters. We can create 2 daughters, we can bring one back from the dead, and we have some memories to equip. We have Dissociate, increase the target's armor by 80 points, that's great. Drill, increase the damage of a skill by 20%, and Rush, increase the damage of a skill by 50. Not percent, just 50. But I'm thinking that is a good place to end the episode. I hope you've all enjoyed this one, and I do certainly anticipate enjoying the next one with you all. I'm going to say bye-bye for now, and cheerio!